Hi everyone, I'm Jella Bitseves, and today I want to share a short reflection on a film about sugar, how something so ordinary can have a big impact on our health, choices, and the way we live our daily lives. So, when I watched the video, the sugar film made me realize how something so common and sweet can quietly harm our bodies and lives when consumed without awareness. We know that sugar is everywhere, and because it's normal, we don't often reflect on how it affects our health, energy, and self control. So, my advice is that we need to be more mindful of what we consume because choosing moderation, reading the labels, and being intentional with our food choices can help us live a healthier and more balanced lives. So, in my conclusion, the film reminds us that the good life is not about pleasure alone, but a self discipline and awareness. Because when we reflect on our consumption, even with sugar, um, we take a step toward carrying better for ourselves and our future. So, in the end, this reflection reminds me that small choices matter. And being also aware of what we consume, especially sugar, is a part of choosing a healthier and more meaningful life. So that's all everyone. Thank you for watching. I hope this video will remind us to live with balance, purpose, and reflection.
Part of that sugar film that stood out to me was the scene where a young girl talks about how it represents in the food she eats. Her explanation was simple but meaningful, showing that even children are already affected by unhealthy food choices. Seeing a child discuss sugar made the issue more real, since children trust what adults give them and do not fully understand the long-term effects of what they consume. The girl parts in the film highlight how unreflective consumption of sugar begins at a young age. Many foods marketed to children are advertised as fun or healthy but contains high amount of hidden sugars. Because of this, children develop habits such as frequent consumption of sugary snacks and drinks, which can harm their health. Overall, the film emphasized the importance of awareness and responsibility in food choices. It reminds viewers that living the good life requires mindful decisions, especially when it comes to what we eat. That's all. Thank you.
After watching that sugar film made me realize how much sugar is hidden in everyday foods, even those I think are healthy. I was surprised that the filmmaker's health changed even though he was not eating obvious junk food. This made me reflect on my own eating habits and how often I consume sugar without thinking. The film showed me that unreflective consumption of sugar can affect my health, energy, and overall well being. It reminded me that living a good life means being more mindful of what I eat. After watching the film, I feel encouraged to make better and more conscious about food choices.
Hi everyone! After watching the 2014 sugar films, it really made me realize how much sugar is hidden in the food we eat every day. So I was surprised to learn that even foods we think are healthy can have a lot of sugars. And it made me think about how this affects our bodies over time. It made me reflect on my own eating habits and how I need to pay more attention to what I eat. So the films felt very real and relatable, and it inspired me to make healthier choices and be more careful about the food I consume.
Hi everyone! My reaction about the video of the sugar free is really opened my eyes to how much sugar we consume without realizing it. Even food we take are healthy can have hidden sugar which had led to health problems like obesity, diabetes, and low energy affecting to our journey towards to our life. The film show how the sugar industry profit from our habit. It's so important to be mindful of what we eat. For me, it's a reminder that living well is just like about comfort. It's about making healthy, conscious choose. Moderation and awareness, the key to a balanced to fulfilling life. That's my reaction. I hope this encourage everyone to check their sugar intake and make better choice for their health.